So my speech to inform is about why communication is important in a relationship. So has anyone here experienced heartbreak in a relationship? Well, I have, and let's get into it. So, heartbreak. No one likes heartbreak and going through that pain. But one way to avoid that pain and heartbreak is communication. Communication is essential for any relationship, really. But when it comes to a relationship, communication is absolutely necessary, or there is no relationship. The difference between a strong relationship and a poor relationship is the focus and effort into communicating with one another on a daily basis. So the purpose of this speech is to discuss the types of communication, the importance of it, and the ways to improve your communication skills. So communication is a very broad concept, and for certain situations, it is always good to know which strategies to use in the right situations and just to learn new communication strategies. There are a few different types of communication that are used in relationships. There is over-communication, miscommunication, and lack of communication. And other aspects such as nonverbal, tone, and eye contact. With over-communication, it occurs when you don't give your partner a chance to speak, and it feels like you do all the communication. And then your partner may feel as if you're not interested, or yeah. And then an example of miscommunication would be you're not really paying attention to your partner, and you're already looking forward to what you have to say. The lack of communication can lead to misunderstandings, it can lead to feeling unappreciated, and it can lead to losing trust. It can also lead to your partner ignoring you. And then, as I said before, relationships are impossible without communication, and essentially, there's no connection being created. The ability to communicate with someone helps you express your love or your feelings for them. Communication is important because it can help solve problems in a relationship and help you become closer with your partner. It can also help you gain trust. And then, in any relationship, it's important to get to know your partner and their insecurities. And then, it's also important to it's important to learn what they enjoy doing on their free time and what makes them happy or sad. So some ways to improve your communication skills are to become experienced in communicating, learn quickly from your mistakes, be open-minded about communication, and push yourself to soak in as many communication opportunities as you can. For instance, experience can play a big role in good communication because experience gives you the ability to remember what works well and what doesn't. Another reason why it can help relationships is because you can learn a lot from really bad experiences and good experiences. That is why experience and learning from your mistakes go really well together, as well as good experiences. For example, when you make a mistake by communicating with your partner, the consequences can lead to arguments and make things harder than it already is. Learning from that mistake can help you get more experience in a relationship with having poor communication. When trying to improve your communication skills, another way is to become a good listener. Becoming a good listener is really not all about listening to what your partner is saying. It's about soaking in all the information and fully understanding what he or she has to say. And lastly, I just really hope that through the speech you gain an understanding how important communicating is to a relationship, since it's the most effective way of expressing feelings and conveying them clearly. Without communicating, there would be no connection. Thank you.